There's a lot about this case that's uncertain, and a lot of unanswered questions, but I will give the information that I could find in hopes that one day someone stumbles upon this and figures it out. This video is going to deal with alleged grooming of a young girl, and that young girl telling people online she's going to kill herself. All of this is alleged. A lot of this video is done with screenshots from DeviantArt, Encyclopedia Dramatica, and sources from Xeebunny on Discord who helped me with this video. The content of this video is going to be of a sensitive topic, more so than usual. I urge viewer discretion. Also, please do not harass anyone. Harassing people is not cool. Normally I would start with the innocent party in these videos, give you a breakdown of who they were, and then go into the piece of wasted space that preyed upon the innocent party. The problem is the perpetrator is more well known than the victim, so I have to go over the degeneracy of Sierra Garsky first. She has had many aliases. Karma Matsu Girl Lover 92, which I probably butchered, but my level of caring about this woman is very low. But also, she was known better as NostalgicFandomChick and SelfinsertQueen, the last being the name of her channel which she is still active on. Again, do not harass her. Don't do it. I am serious. Have we got that? Have I made myself clear? Good, because if anyone harasses her, I will be the first to condemn that shit. So, skipping content which has nothing to do with this, Sierra seems to be into a lot of different fetishes. Children, okay, that's enough to put her on a sex offender registry. Panda sex, what? Skeleton, my confusion is rising. Clock, I'm starting to smell toast. A scribble. Okay, I'm having a stroke.
2 hours later.
Okay, back. There are others, but they are so rated X that it isn't appropriate even for Pornhub. She liked role-playing and had over 170 characters for whatever she wanted to do. And this isn't D&D role-playing. Nope. This isn't roll for initiative. This is roll to see who gets the pink fluffy handcuffs. Also, with whatever she does online, drawing, movie reviews, pretty much everything, she can't take criticism. She basically, from what I understand, treated her friends poorly. When one had an issue, then she would lash out that she didn't care about their problems and try to turn it into a pity party for herself. One user named Springs' had many dealings with her and had tried to vent their problems to Sierra and got that. It seemed all she did was keep people around in order to roleplay her sick fantasies. What we know of Rainbow Kel is her name is Kelly, that she was an artist on DeviantArt. Though her DeviantArt gives her name as Kelsey, not Kelly. This makes me think that Kelly was a nickname, much like Kell. She was one of Springs' friends. Her age is unknown. I have been attempting to get a hold of Springs, but here's the problem. All this happened roughly 3 years ago. People change names, change emails, abandon pages, and simply move on. I attempted to contact Springs on the only page I knew was theirs, on DeviantArt. To protect the privacy of Springs, I will not give out their DeviantArt account, and the message I send to them will be between Springs and myself. Springs was Kell's friend. To get a better picture, I was hoping that Springs could give me insight into Kell as a person. But since I make videos weekly and spend most of my time researching topics, it gives me a relatively small window. But I normally give somebody 3 days to respond. If they don't, I have to move on with other parts of my investigation, which is what I did. Springs didn't respond through their DeviantArt, so I had to press forwards and hope to find insight through the media that was given to me. Rainbow Kel met Sierra sometime before 2018. When exactly is unknown. They had to have met sometime in 2017 at the earliest because on May 29, 2018, Kel would upload art that she made for Sierra. Some sources allege that the art was made due to pressure from Sierra. Rainbow Kel had roleplayed with Sierra as well. Remember, these are lewd roleplays. We do not know Kel's age. If she was at the time a minor, then this allegation is a lot more serious. Springs and another friend named Emily would learn about these lewd roleplays too late. The details of these roleplays are unknown. The only two people who know are Sierra and Kell. But honestly, I really don't want to know what went on. It might make me angry, and I do have mental problems myself that I regularly take medication for. I honestly don't want to push myself like that. Which, as a side, is the reason I will never cover Christian or the Zoo Sadist links. Both will trigger me too much. But back to the subject at hand. One night, back in 2018, Emily and Springs would have their last conversation with Kell. I'm going to put up the screen caps of the conversation. I had thought it would be better to have people read it out, and I had at least 2 people on board, but I just couldn't find the time to try to get everyone possible for these. So I will show them. You can pause to read them if you want, but I will attempt to keep each up long enough for you to read. These screenshots come from a DeviantArt account called Wheatley-Returns. They seem to be out of order, so I tried to put them up in the order I think they go. Timestamped at 5:05 p.m. Kell is talking to Springs about how Kell feels, saying she feels dull inside, how she feels used, and how she feels no one cares. Springs tries to reassure their friend, telling Kell how they care. But Kell says she feels like dying. Springs shows that they are a true friend, trying to tell Kell how much they care for her and want to see her happy. Timestamped at 5:09 p.m. Springs asks the question if somebody hurt Kell. 5 minutes later, Kell responds, saying she's feeling agitated, that she is also uncomfortable, calling Sierra the nickname Cece and claiming that Sierra doesn't respond to her, only talking to Kell when she finds something interesting and making Kell feel like she isn't good enough. Kell questions her art. Kell again tells Springs she feels as though nobody notices her and wants to leave everyone forever. Springs responds with an apology for dragging Kell into the server with Sierra, offers to make a new one just for them and their friend Emily. Springs tells Kell that she doesn't deserve the way that Sierra is treating her and tries to get Kell to hang in there. At 5:23 p.m., Kell tells Springs that they don't need to hang out, that Springs has school and other things to worry about. Springs tells Kell that they have already graduated and that they are on for Kell. Kell tells Springs that she loves them, that they already gave their stuff to charity, and feels like she can't keep going. Springs pleads for her to hang on. Sometime later, as it's timestamped at 4:44 p.m., Springs has changed their name, worries because Kell has not responded to messages. Springs hopes everything is okay. Poll is Sierra. I'm avoiding using the F word because I don't want to bleep out every time I have to say the word. Sierra only states she hopes all is well. Emily is Kira, and she comes in to say that she is sorry that she's been gone for so long. Springs reassures her that it's okay. Sierra also does the same. 5:09 p.m., Emily is hoping Kell is okay. Sierra agrees and hopes all is okay. Springs sends a screenshot of a conversation, but they seem angry, stating they are upset. We see what made Springs so upset. It is a longer version of the third screen cap with more information. At 5:26, after Springs pleads with Kell to hold on, Kell states that she can finally be happy now. Springs pleads again for her to hang on. Kell asks Springs to tell Emily that Kell loves her. Springs again pleads with Kell not to do it. Kell tells Springs she will see them in the afterlife, that she doesn't want to be on this planet anymore. Springs pleads more. Kell says her final goodbye. Springs tries to get Kell to stay and tells her that it would break Emmy's heart, but Kell doesn't respond. This seems to be the last anyone has talked to Rainbow Kel by the information I have gotten. Sierra from the screenshots didn't even seem to care. From what information I gathered, she allegedly didn't even bother to see if Kell was okay. She relied on others. I'm going to be playing audio from sometime after the screenshots. Uploaded on June 6th, a distraught Springs, Emily, and Sierra in a call where Sierra admits that she did the role plays with Kell.
I hope she's not dead. I just hope she's not dead. I hope she's not. I just hope. I hope she's not.
Fucking...
Please do not say she's dead. Please
what,
do not
I said, what if she's fucking dead? What if she's fucking dead? Now what? My best friend's fucking gone. What the fucking
Please just pray. We just gotta pray and just see if she's okay. I know she is dead, but
if she's okay if she's not fucking online? I don't have her phone number. She's
have any ways to, like, does she live a little far away from you?
She does. I don't live anywhere near her. She states away. I can't see her. I can't. She's gone. I can't. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Kira, I cared for you, Kira. She didn't mind. I asked her before. She didn't mind me role-playing, you know. No, she's not dead. She's not dead.
To me, Spring sounds distraught, but Sierra doesn't sound like she's that broken up. At one point even saying she's not dead. People grieve in different ways, and I'm not one to judge her reaction, but I will say she sounds more calm than the others. The next video was uploaded on June 3rd, 2018, which makes me think these all happened before June. In it, Springs goes off on Sierra.
I would fall in my eyes though, okay? I think I just kind of was like role-playing with her and everything, and then it kind of became a little bit too much and everything, and I just felt really bad. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I guess.
And I just feel really bad for that, you know, and I just...
So like, you see, you feel really bad about things when things happen, but like, you don't really ever do anything about them, don't you? Like, you say you're gonna change, but like, you didn't. I'm just fucking really upset right now. Like, I want to smash my head against the fucking wall again, but I'm just gonna try and chill the fuck out because she's fucking dead still. I'm never gonna be able to talk with her ever again. She's dead. And this could have been fucking prevented. This really could have been fucking prevented. This really could have.
I know. I would have, could have.
Would have, could have. That just seems so bitter right there. Just woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Just fucking hell. How many friends do you even consider your friends anyways? How many friends have you had previously before all this anyways? Because you say that I'm like one of your closer fucking friends, right? But like, I don't really believe it, because you just friended her behind my back. I didn't even know that. You friended Emmy too, didn't you?
I just wanting to be her friend too and everything.
How many people do you actually consider your close friends anyways? You're doing similar stuff to what you did with me and stuff, and like, I don't really feel like this is a close friendship, really.
Springs goes off on Sierra's degeneracy, which is understandable. But the last video I would like to share is, well, proof that Sierra is either really stupid or has no remorse or doesn't handle pressure very well.
Hello.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hello, Layton.
Hey, Layton.
Hey there. I know what I did. I know I did and everything, and I know I'm gonna try and change.
Are you now?
So, are you upset because you did it, or because you got in trouble?
Yes, I got in trouble.
Can you speak louder?
Really bad.
Oh, well, she just admitted she feels bad because she got in trouble.
While Sierra, going by Layton in this and the previous video, states that she is going to change, she also states that she only feels bad she got caught. Sierra would go away for a bit and has had other just baffling moments, but they aren't the focus of this video. All of this comes down to one question: what happened to Rainbow Kel? We don't know if she is alive or dead. Unfortunately, that is the problem. Springs might know a full name that we could search for to see if there is any obituaries or grave listed on Find a Grave that would sync up with the incident, but Springs has moved on, it seems. Rainbow Kel, though, is a generic name. Kel could have come back under that alias, and we don't know it. She could have come back using another, and we don't know. We only have the word of screenshots and the reactions of her friends. While her friends' grief is genuine, chat logs are another story. These screenshots show a chat between friends. They seem close to the naked eye, but remember, this is the internet. I'm a man who is talking to you right now through an anthropomorphic fox. My name is just as generic and I could be anyone. What you type in chat is what you want to convey to another person. That could be truth or lies. As likely as it is that Kell killed herself, it is just as likely she didn't. What we do know is that Emily and Springs were distraught that their friend was going through a hard time, but they are assuming she is dead. They have every right to think that as well. But how well did they know the girl on the other end of the computer? Was she a genuine person, or was she someone who exploited the trust of the people who cared about her? Did she say all those things to make them feel something and give her attention? Or did she genuinely feel those things? The only truth in this case is this: an admitted degenerate befriended a girl who she pressured to make art for her. That girl had friends who cared about her and wanted to see her happy. She disappeared from their life, claiming that she was going to end her own. But that is it. I will keep my ear to the ground on this one, and if I hear anything new, I will make an update video. But until then, cherish your life. You are important. You're loved. Most importantly, you matter.